Greetings, fellow managers, and well, with Friday coming up going to be our What Your Favorite Finger Says About You video, I thought what would put us in a better mood than looking at a video from another channel. A channel that some of you may have heard of, I've just now come across, called Frey 𝐓𝐡𝐢𝐬. Sorry if I got your name wrong, but a little video called Should You Join the Middle in Limbus Company. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to see what their arguments are for or against it, and we're going to have a little bit of fun. For those of you who are Middle fans, and we have one that always joins in the streams, you know who you are. This one's for you.
Project Moon City is not a safe place. The oldest fellow we have a canon age for is 54, and any named character that looks older is either high on whale fumes, clinically thirsty, or on borrowed time.
𝐤𝐨𝐬𝐴 is clinically, oh my god. I mean, blood fiends, come on. We got Dawn. Dawn's older than 54. We know that. All the vampires in 𝐓𝐡𝐢𝐬 land were older than 54. I mean, they're vampire or blood fiends. My bad. I'm starting to feel like those YouTube channels that are all about, you know, zombie media, and you come across something that's not an undead, it's an infected, you know, like 𝐜𝐨𝐧𝐭𝐤 would say. And, you know, that's what I'm feeling like when it comes to these blood fiends, guys.
Living to the age of 60 is a privilege very few people can expect, and that's if you live in these so-called gated communities we call—
Wait, how old is 𝐸𝐴𝐼𝐼? Like, is she older than 54? Anyway.
nests. But if you're in the back streets and like the feeling of air in your lungs, it's worth considering some additional measures. Like, say, organized crime. And among
Organized crime.
the best of the best outlaws are the Fingers, named—
Well, we've got Thumb and hey, all these guys are going to be on our lovely on our lovely Friday video. So hopefully, you know, don't forget to check it out. 𝐜𝐴𝐬𝐴 is doing this one. It'll be her first one, so go check that out.
accordingly. But not every finger is made equally, nor easy to join.
I kind of like her avatar here, guys.
The index and the pinky here are clandestine as hell. The ring will make a portrait of your entrails if you fail their art class. And the thumb—
That's funny. I didn't think about using that one in my I didn't think about using that one in my video. But that was good.
thumb gets off on cutting their members' tongues out. But thankfully, there's
Way too often. Like, it even happens in Canto 8.
one finger that's not only respectable, but they're downright family. So today, let's take a tour of the most loyal syndicate in the entire city and ask ourselves, should you join the middle? And as always,
I'm gonna leave this up. I'm gonna let you convince me on if I should join the middle or not.
we gotta start with the facts. The middle is by far the easiest finger to join. Whether you're heartbroken, home wrecked, or down to your last pair of shoes, the middle will accept any—
Son of a gun. I might actually start watching this channel more. I just gotta watch out for spoilers.
and all into their fold. And that's complete with a welcome party and a promise to defend you to the last breath. All
Plus some sick ass tats, right, guys?
you need to do is protect your new family in turn. See, the middle's all about loyalty and justice. So much so that they are the finger that everyone over the age of 5 knows you do not want to screw with. From as early as Kanto 2, the LCB found out that if you kill not even a member of the middle, but one of their relatives, they'll start piling up bodies so high you could play Jenga with them. Every action you take—
Yeah. I forgot that was the middle that she ticked off with that one. It's been a little bit of time, considering I started playing this game over a year ago now, I think.
will come with its proper consequence, and some punishments are on the lighter end. Say you use foul language against one of their family, that's pretty simple. You just get dragged by the hair so they can smash your face into a table twice. Oh, but if you happen to touch a sore spot, like say, insult their hair, well then, sorry buddy, you're gonna be lucky to live another—
Music lost control, giant bust, 𝐓𝐴𝐽, JoJo stole a bunch of coupons. Dan Smith insulted Ricardo's hair, and Michelle snitched. Makes sense.
60 seconds,
Fuck you, Michelle.
let alone 60 years. And if that all feels prescriptive, then you're a smart cookie, because
What is that at the end of her bat? I'll
these
click
are
on it again
actual
later.
punishments written in the middle's most sacred text, the Book of Vengeance. This ever-evolving constitution is the tool the middle uses to guide their hand. It's also weirdly detailed too. Like, you've got certain codes like Title 72, Section 3, Row D, Line 4, threatening a member of the middle using means provided by the usage of unrecognized enhancement procedures. Punishment: beaten until dead. Now, do a lot.
Well, that's definitely interesting.
A lot of the punishments in this book boil down to bury him in the ground? Oh yeah, totally. And you can see most of the others we know of on screen right now, but
All right, let's see a few of these. Title 2, Section 11, Row C, fleeing the middle's retribution. Begin, does not end, by tearing their legs apart from the... I'm done.
the ground? Oh yeah,
ow.
totally. And you can see most of the others we know of on screen right now, but ultimately,
I did like the strike a guy's head twice on a nearby table, though. That one was good.
if you see someone in a purple shirt holding a book, maybe tread lightly, because once your name's in those pages, it doesn't matter if you're halfway across the country or in the middle of a war zone. They will not stop until you've paid for your crimes. And that means we already know 2 great reasons to join the middle. They'll welcome anyone with open arms, and by
I make that exact joke in the video.
just being a member, people will be afraid as hell to screw with you. This also has the perk of always being on the finger's good side. Outsiders will get a torn jaw if they so much as spit on your shoes, but the family's always got
Little mistakes may occur within the family. It is little joy to sweep such little mistakes under the rug. I have been taught that this is true loyalty.
some room for leeway with each other. Bonus points if you like dad shirts and EDM too. These guys are basically a frat.
Hey, what are you talking about shirts? These guys don't wear
Just wants to
shirts. They
spend
wear
time with their brothers,
capes.
sisters, easily anything in between if PM had the courage to say it. Because just like their logo, every member is chained to the middle in an unbreakable and trustworthy bond. And that is something no harpoon, giant moving building, or even a plane crash can take away from them. But if someone tried, here's what they'd be going up against. Wait, what the hell is a plane? Like, I think I've seen those mentioned exactly once. The only time we've seen it is in a mirror world for like a second in
I mean, it's right there, clear as day. What are you talking about? It's a plane.
Leviathan. Hold up, let me check something here. Yeah, that explains it. Cause this video is sponsored by War Thunder.
Oh shit! That you son of a gun. Let's get past the sponsorship. Come on, combat style. Boom.
On any kind of weapons. All they need to enforce their grape-flavored death note is a bit of punching and kicking.
Grape flavored death note. You know, you're selling me. I kind of want to join the middle.
And a healthy dose of ink. Yeah, the middle may play it pretty simple, but they technically have a singularity on their side. Augmentation tattoos are a pretty common weapon that came into public use after the fall of its parent wing. According to a smaller syndicate called the Stray Dogs, these can offer a variety of
There's a ton of tattoo types depending on the quality of ink and the material used, but generally speaking, you can have results like bursts of strength. Skin is hard to steal. It used to be a singularity, but ever since the wing owning the tech got snapped and its patent expired, everyone and their mother has been using it. Don't get tattoos that are too cheap, though. You might wake up to find melted flesh. You get exactly what you pay for in this city. Bastards are only honest when money's involved.
physical buffs, like increasing your strength or making your skin as hard as steel. We've seen thumb subsidiaries like the 𝐸𝐸𝐸 clan make solid use of this, like in 𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐻𝐸𝐻𝐸 ID, but the middle practically has a second home under the needle. Every single member gets access to vengeance tattoos, which make the wearer more powerful when they or their allies get hurt. And we may not know the full extent of their effects, but they include upping the offense level of the wearer when their ally dies, upping the amount of envy damage they deal when they or their allies are hit, upping the amount of coin power the user has when against an enemy that dished out the most damage, and maybe more. They also get more strength the more allies
So many power-ups.
There are that think the same way and use similar attacks through envy resonance and up their SP in the presence of their allies. Though to be fair, we can't be sure if that's from the ink or just the good old power of friendship. Stay in for long enough though, and I'm sure you'll find out, since every member of the middle gets a shiny new tattoo every time they cross someone out of their book of vengeance. That may very well be why the more experienced members of the middle have larger books than their newer siblings, since I doubt they'd want to forget any single person they had to reverently pen in their shit list. And on
So do they rewrite everything in a new book? Does the book grow? What's up with the book?
that note, we may as well go over what going up the ladder is like.
Now, guys, instead of going through the entire hierarchy, I want to grab a few of the catches. I want you guys to go watch the rest of this video. But don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Come hang out with me sometime in a stream. Go check out Frey's channel. They're pretty they're pretty well put together. I like some of their jokes. They seem like a pretty good person. Like I said, we're not going to go through the entire hierarchy. It seems to be the largest section anyway. I'm going to jump into the catch a little bit to see what some of the downsides of joining the middle are, and then I'll give you my thoughts on if we should actually join them.
Let's make it count. The middle's flaws can be summed up in 10 words. They are the biggest fucking crybabies in the entire city! Okay, I probably...
Alright, well, being a crybaby is not something I want to be known as, so that is a pretty big flaw.
I have like 10 minutes max for the rest of this, so... here's what's up. All the middle ever talks about is either how people have wronged them, the little perks they get, or how cool they are getting their little vengeance. And I'll give them this! Being a little brother or sister's a lot better than being a soldato soldier of the thumb. But the middle just has no initiative. The index wants to follow their prescript assignments because it follows their moral code. The thumb wants to bring order to the city. The ring wants to advance the arts. And the pinky, well, honestly, you can mostly do what you want if you're in there. But the middle will chain you to always acting to get revenge for its members, keep you around them day and night, and all you get in return is a whale barbecue party and a lifetime pass to a nightclub. If you...
I mean, there's plenty of dude bros out there who do like that. I don't like being chained to a bunch of other people. And let's face it, there's some issues with this right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I want to be, chained to a bunch of crybabies who only care about vengeance. If they only cared about family, it might be something different. I mean, wait, what?
You ever want to get some new part-time job or study that's outside of your purple band of brothers? You better hope that it doesn't shirk your vengeance hunt duties. Because if every member's problem is also yours, you're never gonna have time for anything else. And sure, having an entire found family at your side with regular parties is a pretty sweet deal for like 5 years. I don't care how good these frat pizza parties are, if these guys
I love the fucking cat face that Don has in this one.
don't have any kind of goal, and you're living the same life for years on end, a lot of people are gonna get sick of that. And that's not talking about the whole cycles of violence dilemma here. Look, it's the city. People are gonna step on each other's toes, necks, and territory like it's salsa dancing. But trying to right every little wrong is gonna become way too much.
All right. There are way too many gangs, both fictional and real, that this is just their way of life. Like, as much as you can sit here and say, hey, it's dumb because you're going to have to go do all of this and you got to stick with your brothers and, the brotherhood of this, or, vengeance is all encompassing. One of the biggest shows on TV for the longest times was Sons of Anarchy, and it was basically just the middle via motorcycles. Like, you don't piss off a cartel, they come after you unless you've got a lot of firepower behind you. Like, people know this in the real world. This is something a lot of people choose to do even now. So sadly, it's not much different than stuff that happens in the real world.
Very fast. You know what? How about we take Ricardo, for example? One dumb lover boy unknowingly stole from the middle, and in the process of getting revenge on all 13 sinners, Ricardo added the Indigo Elder, a color fixer, to their list of people to fight. And even though we don't know what happened in between Cantos 5 and 7, I feel like it's a safe bet that they didn't have the means to off have a color fixer. Instead, they chose to go to the entire other side of the city, which granted is an impressive and scenic field trip. But they then got caught up in fighting someone who is well above the strength of Ricardo, 2 waves of sweepers, and would have fought a third and the LCB again if it weren't for them being given the Team Rocket treatment.
I mean, at least they've got the power to keep up, right? And they did find us on the other side of the city. So they do have means of tracking down their prey, which is impressive.
Not only is this not smart, it is not sustainable. Both Ricardo and the Mirror World Big Brother even say this was a dumb idea in some form.
We never should have put you through this trouble in the first place. Normally, I would have left our sibling in District 8 to deal with this, but I suppose the over-enthusiasm has been giving you all undue trouble.
But even then, the middle goes out of their way to not only keep this plan going, but to specifically look for more trouble in both Merceau's and Sinclair's 𝐓𝐡𝐢𝐬 stories out of either duty or pride. And they're just making this worse. And yet, Ricardo, as much as I know we all love the mans, still has the audacity to say this.
I just can't understand how anyone can get themselves written up in the Book of Vengeance. The middle's not the one with the thumb up our ass, like, well, the thumb, and we're not cryptic like the index, so what's up with that?
My brother, in breezy mid-drip casual wear, you will find problems if you go out looking for them. So that begs the question.
All right, so in summation, guys, I think that given the situation in the city, out of all the fingers, if I wanted to keep breathing, I would probably join the middle out of the other fingers from what I've heard in this video. It's been a good recruitment ad for the middle, honestly. Again, guys, go check out Frey's channel if you haven't already. They seem like they're pretty cool. Hopefully I didn't say anything to offend or annoy anyone in this particular section. But, you know, with all that being said, guys, check out Friday's video. It's going to be what your favorite finger says about you. Not why you like that finger, but what it actually says about you. Well, with all that being said, guys, like always, be good to each other. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.